We love it when pets are here on the show, and boy, do we have a great one for you this morning. Janine Cloyd is with us from the Humane Educational Society, and look who's just sitting up there next to her. His name is Short Round.
Short Round, yes.
That's the weirdest name,
it's
Janine.
It's just kind of his body type, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes when strays come in, they're looking for a new name, and so anyway, that's what he got. I'm sure when he gets adopted, his new people will probably pick something else.
He'll become Max or something when he gets adopted.
Yes.
He will get adopted. So, you know, we're still in our St. Patrick's Day green because y'all are celebrating kind of all month long.
All month long, right, yeah. So we have a special adoption wheel, you might call it, and it's got cute little pictures on it, and every adopter gets to spin the wheel and they win something. So it could be an ID tag, it could be a free adoption, it could be something, a big discount at the thrift store, but it's a good chance that you'll get a free adoption.
Well, let's talk about him then. If you were lucky enough to get a free adoption, he is truly a stray.
He's a stray. He was brought in by someone from the community.
Do you know how old he is?
We think he's about 2 years old.
Oh, he's young.
Yeah, and he's very sweet. I mean, he's just like, he has this temperament of easy-go-lucky. He doesn't jump on you. He's a wonderful dog. He'd be a great family dog.
He is. He's super sweet. So he came in. He's very polite because he came into the studio. And we have this blue floor in here, and he was a little unsure.
I think he thought it was water. It kind of looks like water. Yeah, he didn't. It took some time to get him to walk across it.
But then he trusted Janine.
Yeah.
And then he came up. I was new to him, but he kind of kept his distance for a second, and then I guess he realized he could trust me. So the next thing you knew, he was my leg buddy. And then he got tired of me, and he just found a comfortable spot next to you.
He did. He says, "I'm ready to be a star now."
He's a beaut. I asked you if he had had a bath, and you said no. His coat is beautiful.
Isn't it? And he's very soft.
Yeah.
He's very soft, and a bath would make him even softer.
Would make him even softer.
Yeah.
You know,
he has rainwater on him today.
Do you ever, I don't know, worry is maybe too strong of a word, because dogs have a beautiful way of latching on to the people who love them and being very loyal, but you don't know what his story has been before he came to you.
We don't know, and you know,
he's so sweet.
He's so sweet, and so we know he was loved by someone. Whether they came on hard times or he just got out. And this is such a good example of why people should microchip their pets as well as put an identification tag on them.
Yeah.
And that way, that pet could go home immediately.
Do you ever have that? We adopted a little dog from you. Her name was Missy, and I had gone with one of my children to get an animal there, and we saw Missy, and she had just been brought in. So she was still in this little kind of, I'll call it a holding pen, and she jumped up and down when she saw us, but we had to wait.
Right.
2 or 3 days before we could come, and I was so scared that she would get adopted back home.
Before.
But do you ever have times where people will see their pet on television when you're here and contact you?
I don't think it's happened on television, not that I am aware of, but people have seen their pets. Or, you know, a lot of times people say, I found this pet on social media, and then they'll say, I've taken it to the Humane Society.
Right.
And then somebody has seen that and then come back to us.
I think that Missy always had kind of abandonment issues, if you will, for her whole little life, because I think that's why I had said to you, do you ever kind of worry about them, because the memories of whatever their time was as a stray are there.
Sometimes, but you know, the magical thing about dogs is they bond to pretty much anyone, and I think that they may feel loss if they lose their people, but if someone new loves them, they will, they sort of just kind of go with it. And I always think it's so funny when I bring a dog here, for example, by the time we get back to the shelter, sometimes they act like they've always been my dog. It's so funny how fast that they can bond with you. And not all dogs do that, but the majority of them do.
Well, whenever Janine comes here, she's here for a long time, because good luck getting to her car. She has to go through the newsroom first, and you get just mauled by all the coworkers who love.
I know. I think I'm one of their favorite.
We all love it when you're here. So I want to ask you this too, because obviously he just has this great personality. Not all dogs do. They need a little bit of help and love along the way. Are y'all still taking foster families? Do you need?
Always. We always need foster families. You know, kitten season is coming like a speeding train at us right now, and so foster families are so important, but also for dogs that are struggling in the shelter, because it can be scary for them. So we never have enough fosters. We could have 100 fosters and that's not enough, because there's just so many animals in need. So yes, foster families are important.
You were talking about the microchipping. If you're looking for a pet, one of the great benefits of going through the Humane Society is that they will have had veterinary care to make sure that they're healthy for you to take home. They are going to be spayed and neutered before you take them home, unless they're a little kitten or puppy, right? Then you'll bring them back. Is that correct? Or you get a voucher or something?
No, they're spay and neutered before they go out.
I am, okay.
Yeah, so they stay with their foster families until they can be spay and neutered.
Okay.
Yeah, all our babies are in fosters.
And then the microchip is something that you do too, right?
Yes, that's part of the deal too. Yeah, and you get a free sample bag of food, and all dogs are heartworm tested. If they're positive, we treat them at no charge to the adopter. And cats are feline AIDS and leukemia tested.
He's the sweetest thing.
He's so sweet. I know, he's a lover.
He is a total lover. So you can hang out with us short round, and we'll all come up with a new name for you. And you can find him at the Humane Educational Society, heschat.org. Remember, the whole month of March, they're celebrating the luck of the Irish. And do what I did. Go, and you may go to meet Short Round, and on the way, you might meet another dog that speaks to you, because he's just one of so many.
Yeah. And he really enjoyed St. Patrick's Day because he got to have a shepherd's pie Kong for enrichment. Yes, and our cats had green whipped cream as a little treat for St. Patrick's Day.
They're living a cushy life.
They are.
West Shore Home is making shower and bath remodeling easy and more affordable for everyone. Hey everybody, I'm joined by Kirsten Page from West Shore to find out exactly how they're making that happen. Kirsten.
So Joe, we've been able to give homeowners, over 165,000 of them, the shower and bath of their dreams by making it a fast, easy, and convenient